Settle down.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
And welcome to Chinwag number 231. It's just Beck and I chatting. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello,
Yeah.
everybody.
Say more than that.
I don't know what else I can say.
Yeah, we're
Hi.
gonna be a bit rusty. Okay, we're gonna be a bit rusty.
A bit rusty.
But can we just say a massive thank you to everyone that's actually popped in. We'll go and say a few hellos because we have to.
We have to say hello.
It's just nice of you guys. I hope you can see and hear us okay as well. I hope everything's set up okay. I think it's as good as we can get it considering.
Yeah, considering like.
Considering
we're sharing a mic.
Yeah, and all that
so
jazz.
It's just sound is what it is.
And I'll say a hi to the Dave. Thank you for popping in, the Dave. BCP, thank you for popping in. Antoinette Daly, Antoinette, thank you for popping in. Hope your parcel arrived safely.
Yes.
And hope you're happy with everything. Let me know if you're not in any way, obviously. Thank you for popping in, Antoinette. Thank you to Dave Repairs for popping in as well.
Yeah.
And also Welsh Wonder Nia, Nick K. We've got Richard Payne. Thank you for popping in, Richard. Richard actually popped in to see us once on his way up to see his brother. You weren't there.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there, no. Peter Ray, thank you for popping in. Anomalous Data Point as well. Some really lovely familiar names. Really do appreciate it. In it to flip it, Susie. And we've got, oh my God, is that No way. Is that Sib? Is that Sib? Co-Sib 19? No way. That's phenomenal if it is.
We still have your Sib K
We
box,
still have
by the way.
Yeah, we're going to have to change it to Co-Sib 19
I know.
now. So thank you for popping in. And no, she hasn't got rid of me.
No.
Why would she?
I know.
I mean, even today, right?
You're pretty awesome, aren't you?
I don't want to make a big deal out of it, okay? But like even today, right? Literally, we got some sales today, which is nice. But one of the sales was honestly, I think I just floored someone with my looks,
with your
my beauty. Yeah, my beauty. Like, I mean, she was married, she had kids, right? But honestly, the compliments were just flowing all in my direction, weren't they?
Yeah, apparently.
She
I
didn't
hear any of
this. I'm not making it up. I promise. I'm not making it up.
I didn't hear any of this.
No,
but apparently, this is what was going on.
No, maybe I'm seeing it wrong. But anyway,
maybe she was just like
friendly.
Quite friendly.
Yeah, probably just friendly. Yeah, but I'm just gonna make it into something. It's not for myself.
Yeah.
But thank you. We have also got. Oh my God. Okay. Craigslist Hunter has popped in as well. Thank you for popping in, Pete. Just keep cool. It doesn't matter. It's just a
cool.
Just a person.
Right.
Just a person. Just a person. Doesn't matter. Hey Pete, how you doing? Hope things good. I'm not ignoring the rest of the chat, just talking to you, but just saying hi, because me and Pete, like he might not say that,
No,
but thank you for popping in, Pete. We appreciate it. Stephen Jackson, can I just give a shout out to Stephen Jackson and Oliver Ian at Big Steve and Little Steve? They're doing a really good job, and also really big thanks to Carbot Chris for this as well, actually, for kind of setting this all off in motion. I love the movie chat side there, and I do like the fact that as a reselling community, we've now got like a movie chat channel. Like I like that. I think it's great that it's we have so much content out there in the reselling space, and it's nice now it's branched into something just completely just movie related. All of us people who like movies go in there and chat about movies, and quite a few of you in here have also seen that. But definitely check out Big Steve and Little Steve on Movie Chat's YouTube channel, because it is quite good. It's quite good fun. We've also got, who else has popped in? BCP saying hi to people. Well, we just said hi so far. Mandy has popped in. Thank you for popping in, Mandy. Oh my god. Thank you for popping in, Tommy. Thank you. Appreciate Tommy Bernhard of the Tommy Bernhard podcast that he hosts with Tracy has popped in. Really appreciate it, as always.
Yes.
I thought, do you know what I thought?
Oh, that's going to be loud.
It's going to be loud.
Did he remember to turn me on? Beck looks beautiful. And Zaheer.
Thank you very much, Tommy, for that super chat. Yeah, it's appreciated. All the L's are very welcome. $5 super chat. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy and Tracy also do an amazing chat. Speak of the devil, as Tracy's popped in. It really is worth checking their chat out. I feel awful because I've become a lot more. What would you say? I've become more responsible. Like, how would you describe it? Like my sleep habits.
Yeah, you've definitely become more responsible.
Is that good?
Yeah, because you're not waking
Oh,
up.
so you're the reason I'm not
and
watching their
stuff.
chat. Is that what you're saying?
No.
No, because
You can stay up. I mean, the thing is, like, we don't work the same days, so you're more than welcome to stay up on days.
yeah,
when
but I'm out of the
you're not
habit of staying
working
up.
and
That's the
stuff.
thing. I want to get back into the habit of staying up really late.
Yeah.
I like staying up
I
really
don't
late.
think it's my fault. I just go, right, I'm going to sleep now because I'm tired, and then you
Yeah.
you go, oh, I'm going to come to sleep.
Oh, so you're blaming me?
So yeah,
Yeah,
that's what happens.
I'm gonna try to stay up. I'm gonna try to stay up because I do miss watching their chat.
Yeah.
And so Tracy's popped in as well. Stephen Jackson says, "Cheers, Eve. Thanks for the kind words. No problem at all. It is really enjoyable. Really do enjoy it. Yeah, so Tracy's popped in. Nespresso has popped in. Tea Cake says hi. And we've got a long story short. Doesn't Tommy and Tracy have some listings to get done? Hey there, Krillin. Thank you for popping in. You know what? I know he's changed his name to a long story short, but his real name is not even Rob. It's just Krillin.
Yeah. It's just
For me,
Krillin.
it's Krillin. It's always going to be. See Peter Ray there. Hi, Krillin. You know. And Stu has popped in. Hi, Stu. Right, let's talk about some stuff, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's talk. Should we? What should
Yeah.
we talk? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Well, firstly, I think it's only right that I share this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I did share this in a video, but
You can't
check
see
that
it
out.
properly.
Yeah, you
Oh, there
can.
you go.
There
That's
you go.
better.
Look at that.
That's better.
Look at that. How awesome is that? I'm really happy that I took the girls last week to the Trafford Centre where they had the giant 3-meter Squid Games doll, and they were handing out these little, biscuit things with
They
the
were,
little,
weren't they?
and that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. So we've been, as well as working, like we've been. I think let's address like the whole thing of like we've not been able to do the lives as often because we're doing 7 days a week at the shop.
Yeah, we have been doing 7 days a week. We've been trying to get into it.
We're trying to, but
a good
balance
routine and a good balance.
Work-life
That
balance.
is
Let's talk
good.
about work-life balance.
That is a good place to start. So
Yeah.
So we.
Do you want to show them your shirt as well?
Oh yeah, my shirt's really awesome.
Check
It's
this
like
out.
got like
Check
these
this
little
out.
baggy sleeves, and it feels like I'm flying.
Yeah, fly.
Anyway,
Yeah, okay.
So where do we start with work-life balance? We are opening the shop 7 days a week.
Yeah.
By doing that, we are working. You're having 2 days off. I'm having 2 days off.
Separately. Separately.
Yep, separately.
It's important to mention that separately.
So that means that we are getting time away from the shop, which means it's really, really important that we have like time away from the shop where we're not working, not talking about the shop, and going out and enjoying ourselves as well. So it's all been trying to.
I think it's a mixture of like we've been trying to actually do the social part. It's like
Exactly.
we've been really trying to focus on because it's obviously a lot of work and it can be quite stressful to be like like just juggling everything. Bear in mind, guys, Beck left her job. We've now got the shop rent to pay. We've got a house rent to pay, and obviously we've got to run make those things successful. So we're doing better than ever. So for example, on eBay, we're doing better than ever, but we still need to keep pushing into the next kind of zone.
Yeah.
And we need the shop to be performing as well.
Yeah, and it feels like there's so much that we're not doing as well, when it comes to the business and things like that.
But I think we're working on that stuff, and
Yeah.
we're giving that the business all the time it needs. And I think we quickly realised that with that, like level of intense focus on it. And I know that sounds really funny coming from my mouth, the intense focus part, but we have been quite, we think a lot and work very hard at what we're doing. And it's meant that on our days off, it's become apparent and really important to us to like actually do social stuff, to be more sociable. So even just going out more, doing like our hobbies more. You know, like Beck recently went out for a meal with her friends, which is the first time she's done that in forever. I went out for a meal with Hixie. Some of you know Hixie, for the first time in forever. And now we've done it like twice in 2 weeks, which is awesome. And it's like, it's nice to go and do social things,
which kind of meant like we did drop YouTube a little bit. We've got to admit we kind of did. But
we're trying. But we know that it's something we love to do. So we're trying. What we're doing is like we kind of dismantled everything that we did, and we're slowly putting everything back
in place,
like in a way so it can fit. While we still do like the work.
Yeah.
And I think that's like one of the biggest.
I think that was it. We got our head down, worked out what we wanted to do with the shop, and then obviously we then had to fit in the social side of it, and then then YouTube as well, because it is something we do enjoy doing.
Yeah, I mean Pleasant Valley laughing at me being responsible, and Krillin. The flipping sports guy says Tommy is working on some new dinosaur questions for tomorrow. I'm guessing Tommy has got, I think I saw in the picture, his name has escaped me, but he's really fun and he deals with, he's got that sports podcast and he does all this glassware, and he doesn't believe in dinosaurs. Yeah, he's a great guy and I can't remember his name. And his mum comes on as well, and he's got his lovely wife with him as well, and he's very knowledgeable on all glassware. Yeah, see, I know about him, but I can't remember the name. I'll remember the name in a second, maybe. And Dave says talk about RC. We will mention some RC stuff as well. And Mandy says you can't stay up all night and run a successful empire. And I think that's part of the problem. We are trying to do all these different things, and it's hard to be like when I was the way I was before. I wasn't able to do all the things that I'm doing now, but I still want to do some of what I was doing before. Yeah. And you are okay with that, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think we do. We can't just stop. Fully because we're trying to run a business. We do have to take time out as well.
Exactly.
So I think that's it. I think we're just trying to find that balance.
Go and have a sip. Have a big glass. Have you? Go
on.
Go.
When you were talking.
Oh, right, okay. And, I'm talking all the time, so you should... What was the umbrella thing says?
Gosh, the empty then, right?
Really? Anomalous data point. The umbrella thing was from the Netflix show Squid Games. So, yeah. Night's Life Richard has joined in. Thank you for popping in. Night's Life Richard has been amazing over the past few weeks with a lot of content, and he's got his Saturday Night Live chat out tomorrow evening. So definitely check that out. He always has new guests, and I believe he's got Maximus and co, who I've not seen, but he's going to be on Richard's channel. Not like Z to get excited about biscuit. Oh wait, very funny, Stu. I do like biscuits. There's nothing wrong with biscuits. And you can get excited about biscuits. I think the last biscuit I got truly excited about. What would you say? It had to be the hobnobs when they started putting them in the tins, right? When they started putting the hobnobs in the canisters.
Oh yeah.
I think that was probably the last time, wouldn't you say, that I got excited about a biscuit?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if you're talking about actually getting hyped about a biscuit, I would say I remember quite clearly when they started putting the hobnobs in the tins. Something about them.
That was just it, wasn't it?
Oh, it was special, wasn't it?
I mean, for you, it was.
I remember it vividly. Like, those hobnobs in the tins, they just come out so good.
Yeah.
And like, they were great with milk, weren't they? And
they were a great biscuit.
Yeah. I was eating them with milk. I was eating them with cola. I do always like to eat things like that. And obviously with tea and coffee, they were good. But I was more at the time. I think I
You
was
were
more into
definitely more
milk.
and
Milk and hobnobs was So I'd say that was the last time I was properly excited about a biscuit as per se. I would say.
that
So-
is some
yeah.
years ago.
That's
though.
quite some years ago. Mr. Sadie, thank you for popping in, Mr. Sadie. We are all well. Thanks for popping in. Kosib says talk talk about Garstang. How
Garstang.
small is it? Do people do yellow stuff and ring it? See if you've got what? Yeah, because if you've got something in stock because your bigger shops haven't. Talking about Garstang, right? This is what we've learned. Like, for example, in the last few videos that we've done, we've mentioned that the shop's been a bit quiet. We obviously hadn't been open in a November before. This is our first November being open. And I think...
Can I just interrupt
Yeah,
you?
sure you can.
Just because Buying Space has said it's Tim.
Tim.
From over the years.
Tim, over the
I can't
years.
believe.
Tim, over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I can't believe. No, because his
You
name
forgot it as
slipped
well.
my mind as well. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Tim
But
over the
yeah,
years.
it is
Exactly. Tim's great. Yeah. Right. So go on.
You were talking.
No,
so I
you
interrupted
No,
you.
you talk because I talk too much and then you say,
No,
"Oh, you
it's
talk."
fine. It's fine. I can't remember where you were going.
I
What were you
was
talking
saying that this is the first time we've been open in November, like this November, and
about. Yes. So we've had the shop. We've had the lease on the shop since October.
yeah,
Like last year. No, September last year. We opened up the shop in October, but then, we've had lockdowns. I think we were only open a month, and then we were locked down in November. They opened us up in December, and then we were in lockdown again until April this year. So we haven't really got any real data to kind of compare to how it was before.
yeah.
So we're just going along with it at the moment,
But
and it's nice to see little
But
patterns. But
that's the thing. We're still learning the patterns of the
Yeah.
shop. Like I think we got our hopes up too high because we actually had a really good summer, and October was decent as well.
We went into
Yeah.
summer going, it's
Gonna
going to
be
be so
super quiet,
quiet. It is going to be so quiet. And summer was actually really good for us in the shop.
And then October was good as well.
Yeah.
And we thought, okay, now we're just going to ramp up.
Yeah.
But November thus far, it's only the
It's
last
been a
couple of days
little
where it's
bit
shown some life.
quiet.
It's been very quiet.
A little bit
So
quiet.
we're still learning. And I think we're still trying to remind ourselves about that with the shop, that we shouldn't be taking too much pressure on it.
Yeah.
Like, but when you get accustomed to something,
Yeah. I
it's
think
very easy to. But so no, go on. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I was going to say, if I wouldn't say we're like getting accustomed to something because it is all new. It's just, I suppose, in our heads, we were just like, well, Halloween was really good for us as well, and then we thought, well, people are just going to come out and start Christmas shopping. But
Yeah, but
maybe
it hasn't happened
they
like that.
haven't started yet.
But
I don't
there's
know.
been a little like.
There's been like little
Yeah.
like snippets of
Yeah.
it. Like we had a few in today.
And we're
that were Christmas
getting
shopping,
our head around. We've started marketing a lot more,
Yeah.
like a lot more targeted advertising of the local area using
Yeah, we're doing
the
that
normal
mainly
suspects,
on
Facebook and Instagram.
TikTok you
Yeah,
started
I'm doing
as
TikTok as well.
so-
I'm TikToking till I don't stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I leave TikTok to you.
TikToked, yeah, till I drop.
You get quite a few like questions on
TikToks,
TikTok,
yeah.
don't you? I
TikTok-
noticed you were replying
TikTok
to
is
quite a
quite
lot
yeah.
today, so-
TikTok is very interactive,
Yeah.
but like we're starting to do all of these things, and I think like earlier you said there's so much that we're not doing, and I think this is like part of that learning process, and like we're still tweaking our website as well.
Oh yeah, I mean
yeah.
we like sillily we were playing around. Well, I say we, but you were making some changes on the website yesterday, and I had asked you to do a few things on it, and then we kind of left it and it wasn't fully functioning.
Yeah.
And then we got a message about it.
Yeah, and we've been promoting exactly.
Luckily we got a message about it. Some people would have just like gone and not said anything, but someone was kind enough to come and find us on Facebook. And message us through Facebook, I think.
Pleasant Valley says, do what I was doing before. Does this mean the eventual return of the champion of Fortnite? Maybe.
Maybe. You've been talking a lot about it.
Yeah, I played it a few weeks ago and I got 2 victory royales in a row.
Did you stream that?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Once business is churning nicely, you can have nights out, weekends away, all sorts. Me and Jeff always make time for fun.
Yeah.
Exactly, I think so. But I think also with the shop, obviously, we're 7 days in the shop, so we're going to have to just take the time for that.
We're making the time in the evenings, aren't we? So sometimes we're just like going, like, come on. And I know it's really, really simple, but sometimes it's just a case of a trip to Burger King or a KFC or something like that, just so that it's just me and you.
I'm just excited about, like, I mean, I spoke about this before as well, and I like the fact that at least when we're seeing these little bumps, at least it's not when we haven't shown all our cards, we haven't done everything that we could possibly do, and
that's
this is
what
the result.
I like about it, because we've got
the result we've had. We're very happy with
potential for growth because of the things that we are still working on, still trying to do. We haven't even talked about going to like Comic-Cons and toy fairs
and all that. Exactly.
We want to kind of eventually go down that route and
Tea Cake says it's the calm before the storm. Don't worry, it's coming. I think so. I think we're gonna have. I said to you that I think before Christmas is out, we're gonna have like a few. Like we're gonna have some real glimpses of what we're capable of doing in the shop. And this year it's not even gonna be like our best year, obviously, because we're still so wet behind the ears, so it's just been such an adventure, really, like such a consuming, like it really has been consuming, hasn't it? It's been a
Absolutely.
Like I remember, I think Nick said this ages ago. He said, like, with the shop, he goes, and Andrea was as well, and they were both like, they loved their time in the shop, but they said it does consume you. I remember this, and this was like years ago. This is before this was even an idea. I remember them mentioning. So yeah. Let's see what people are saying. I will be putting up my elf lights that I bought from you soon, says Night Slide. Thank you for that. Yeah, I look forward to seeing them. Richard has actually bought a couple of things from us from our website. He's actually bought the Pennywise mask and the lights. The Pennywise mask is always in his background. It looks amazing. Mr. Sadie says, are you having any issues getting stock for the store? Supply chain issues? Yes, but not necessarily for the...
I was going to say, you went straight in with a yes. I was going to say,
true.
I was going to say no, but there is one wholesaler that we're having trouble with at the moment, but that's completely for different reasons. No, because the supply chain issues is like, like as in we can't get hold of stock. No, we can get hold of stock. The problem is one of our wholesalers that we use. Right. It's our biggest wholesaler.
There's a wholesaler called Diamond Comics, and those of you will know Diamond Comics are like Mahusive, and they ship out comics like Marvel comics and stuff all over the world, and they have they distribute to pretty much every shop like ours there is. And we placed an order with them last Thursday for, it's only a few £100, but still, a few £100.
It's still a massive order,
but it's still money.
It's still money being held.
Yeah, it's still a decent amount of cash, right?
But I'll let you explain why we've got no.
Do you want me to explain? Okay, yeah. Well, you can have a drink.
So thank you.
We placed an order last Thursday, and this company, this mega multi-million-dollar company, has been hit with a ransomware attack. And they haven't been able to ship anything or even get their website, like their UK website isn't even up. They haven't been able to do anything that they should be doing. And they haven't been able to get anything up and running for the whole, it's been over a week now. Like today's like over a week. It must have caused chaos. Like normally we get a new stock list on a Thursday, that didn't come. So they haven't been able to do anything. It's unbelievable. So someone has like hacked this massive company, and it's a ransomware attack, they've said, and that means basically they've got to find a way of gaining access back to their own stuff, or someone is holding them to ransom for it, which is incredible. Obviously they've informed the authorities and stuff, but it's mad that it can happen though. It makes you like, that's crazy. So that's how crazy is that?
That's the only issue.
No, that's not the only issue. We've had one more that I'll talk about as well.
Oh, what's the other one? Do I know about it?
Yeah, Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about Pokemon.
Pokemon is pain. Okay.
Pokemon.
Right, so
Pokemon. I mean, seriously. Pokemon.
In October.
Am I saying Pokemon too much?
Yeah. So in October, we were informed that this is a different wholesaler completely.
We placed an order for some Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Set the amount. How much? Yeah,
A
okay.
whole case,
Which is only six booster boxes. 6 booster boxes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not
6
like
slots of 36.
Yeah, it's
That's
not a
it.
massive order.
Yeah.
You know, we were just like, well, because you wanted to reserve some other stuff as well, because I think, and then that ended up not.
Yeah.
They
They
ended
just
up-
cancelled
They
that.
were just like, well, that's not. coming,
Yeah,
so
that's not. You
can't have
cancelled
either.
that. I was yeah.
Yeah, and so they emailed and was like, and the email was not like
It wasn't explicit.
it didn't explain things too much. It was just like, oh, you know, you can log into your account and
see we've adjusted your allocation.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, okay.
What have they
So I was
adjusted?
like, well, if they adjusted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ended up
2 booster boxes.
instead.
I mean, 2 booster.
of the 6 that we ordered.
We only ordered 6.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they limit you to a max of 30, so there will be people ordering masses, more amounts. We only wanted 6
But
because
it's, you know, it's a little bit frustrating because, you know, now they're on eBay, you know, and Amazon.
yeah, and people are just ordering. Like people got loads, but that's more down to us being noobs,
Yeah.
though. Like that will resolve itself. That kind of thing happens to us at the moment.
And it is frustrating because we won't get any more through the wholesaler now.
No,
So it's like
we can't get any more. Yeah.
that they've had their allocation.
Well,
that's
if
it.
they get more, we'll be able to pre-order again. But at the moment, it just says sold out.
Yeah.
We can't even reserve any for the next. We've actually reserved the new set now, so we're trying again to get like the new set is out in February.
I
So
know.
we've
And we had
pre-ordered
this-
another 6 cases.
Yeah, and we had this.
Yeah. We
so
thought-
he was like, should we just like
Order the 30
order
case.
like loads of it, like what they can? And I was like, well, no.
Because what if then they come up with
Because
it?
what if they decide that they've got
And then
it?
it's like a huge bill. Yeah.
I was like, no, we just order what we feel comfortable with
Order it,
ordering.
But they might just cut. Yeah. I mean,
I reckon we'll get knocked down from that as well.
But yeah.
The demand for Pokemon is just ridiculous at the moment. It's absolutely
I
crazy.
mean, well, you say that we didn't have anyone like saying, "Oh, can I have some Pokemon today?" It'll be tomorrow,
not
won't
today.
It'll be tomorrow.
But
It came out today.
every one of our regular customers that we've spoken to, when we have run out, we have said
Yeah.
no, that our next lot is probably not going to be till November. So
Yeah.
most people know
That it's
like,
coming,
locally,
yeah.
if
To come in.
yeah. So
Yeah.
our regular customers that have been buying Pokemon are gonna
Come in at the weekend,
expect to
probably.
come in and,
Yeah.
and have some
Have some Pokemon action. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, Pokemon. It kind of sucks.
Exactly. So Pokemon's happening. Karen has popped in. Hi, Karen.
Oh,
live,
hi, Karen.
live, love life. Thank you for popping in, Karen. It's been a while. Thanks for popping in. Been in the background, just loads going on. Completely understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Like, it's so much easier, I think, just to get on with things. Like when you're not like being distracted. So having us on the background, that's fine. We don't.
Yeah.
We appreciate you popping in so much. Thank you. Karen's been like such a long time supporter of the channel.
Yeah.
Thanks for popping in, Karen. Nice to see you still there. I hope Princess is doing well as well. So and the girl and your children as well, your son and daughter, not just the dog. Yeah, it's bad when I was just like
and
and the children.
Yeah.
Anyway,
hope the dog's all
moving
right.
on. Tea Cake says you need rubber lips to do okay on TikTok. It seems not true. Tea Cakes, not true. I would have thought you'd be all over it because honestly, TikTok is where it's at. Honestly, guys, it is. If you're trying to promote something, you've got to be ticking and talking.
Yeah, I mean, there's a guy that you showed me. I don't do TikTok. It's an app that I know I could get addicted to because it's those kind of.
Would you start doing dances?
No, not dances, man. Not like me, like doing it.
Oh, you should
like
do your
watching,
dance.
like consuming.
Yeah, you
I
could.
could.
Okay.
I stay away from it for that.
Yeah,
very,
you just do that on
okay?
Instagram, don't you?
I
You're
do
like
that on Instagram, and then I watch like dog and cat videos on
dog and cat
YouTube.
videos. Yeah, I don't help because I send you some really funny ones as well.
Oh yeah, you do. So TikTok I stay away from, but you showed me this guy that's on there, like Wakey Wines.
Wakey Wines, yeah, Wakey. Yeah. Honestly,
And he's got.
He's like me, but like probably a similar build, I'd say. If not,
Yeah.
do you think he's a bit more built than me? Like a bit more or less?
I don't I
think
don't know.
Am I fat? You saying I'm fat?
No, I'm not saying you're fat.
He's fat, right?
I'd say you're probably around
You
the
around?
same.
We're
build.
around the same fatness. We're very similar, okay? But he's a successful businessman, so we have to get that off. Okay, he runs a place in Wakefield called Wakey Wines, right? Wakefield
Yeah.
Wines, and he is your regular, convenience store owner.
Yeah.
In every way except he's up to date with the modern era, and he runs a very successful TikTok account, and he just he makes little videos, he goes live, he just promotes something comes in, he's like, had these come in, he'll be at the cash and carry showing what he's picked up, and he has built such a humongous following, and he plays this little game, I think, where
he's got a
he
little
puts a
game that he plays
fiver
as well.
in his drinks cabinet, and people travel to come to his
It
shop.
doesn't give him long, does it?
He gives them 10 seconds to find a fiver. And people travel from far and wide. I mean, I think he's had people from like the south and stuff come up just so they can do this challenge, and he's got a massive following.
Yeah.
And I honestly feel if you're not doing Tickety Talk, that if honestly, in my humble opinion, and it is humble because I don't know anything, but if someone held like a .44 caliber Magnum to your temple, right, and said, choose one social media app, okay, or else, and you could only choose one, I would strongly suggest you chose Tickety Talk because it's powerful. Like even one of my friends that used to do a lot of social media but doesn't anymore, who runs a really good website and does a lot of pop culture stuff as well. They promote on TikTok and it's done wonders for them, and they can actually correlate sales on their website with when one of their videos does better. That's how powerful it is. And even on like my TikTok, where I don't get like thousands and millions of views, even from the few hundred views that you get people that want to like go to your website and ask about buying stuff and whatnot, and it's a different crowd there, guys.
Yeah.
So that's just my 2 pence about TikTok. So you don't need rubber lips. Just saying. Would love to have some matches with you, Z. Been on Fortnite nearly a year. Actually playing pretty good now. Quite a few top 10 finishes and victory royales. Good stuff, PvP. BCP is promoting Beck's channel, Rubik's81. Almost at 500 subs.
I know, wow.
Getting there. That's good. Monkey Thrifter as well. Thank you for popping in. It's been quiet here, but I know in 2 to 3 weeks' time, I will just want them to stop it and have a couple of hours with no orders. CTKs, I reckon, hopefully, that's what's going to happen in the shop to us, because, I mean, the thing is, I've got a taste of what can happen at Christmas from last year, but I'm very nervous about putting too much stock into it, because obviously it was a full-blown pandemic time, wasn't it? But I've got a feeling we're going to have that as well. Any chance that Beck will be putting new videos on her channel soon? I don't know, PvP.
I hope so, because I've actually got a video that I've recorded that I just need to edit and upload. And then I've got ideas for other videos that I want to do on the channel as well. So yeah, I'm hoping so very, very soon. It's just, like I said, it's always about a time thing with me. And when it comes to YouTube on my channel,
Sibas, is there something new or special about Pokemon? Is it like a seasonal release? No, I think with Pokemon, it's just you've got to catch them all. So if you don't know, if you don't know about Pokemon, let me clue you guys in.
Yeah.
With the Pokemon, it's very important that you catch them all. Okay, you've got to catch them all.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you
You
sure
can't. It's not. You got to catch some. It's
what
not.
About if
you got to catch
don't
one.
Want all of them, and you just want like
you got it's
one
non-negotiable.
Or you've got like 10 favourites, and you're like, you know what? I just want to catch those. 10.
If you've got 10, you may as well have none. It's
okay.
It's imperative. It is imperative that you catch them all. So I believe what happens is when these come out, these Pokemons come out, people are desperate to catch them all. So they're just out there catching them, just constantly catching them. That's all it is. It's not a seasonal thing. It's like some kind of a disease where you have to catch them all. Aaron Patrick. Hey, Aaron, how are you, man? That means it's been over a year since I had a Garstang pie from the roasting joint. Oh, wow. It's been... Yeah, but I was... Oh, you know what? I was so thrilled. You weren't there again, but it was so lovely to see you both. It really was. It was just, phenomenal. Really appreciate it, Aaron. And yeah, you need to... Gotta check out the latest pies. There's nothing new. It's just the same pies, but they're still great.
They did change their pastry, though.
Yeah. New mistakes. Z, how's the honky tonk man sales going? Not bad, PvP. Not bad.
Not bad.
Thank you for asking.
We're actually selling him, not only in the shop, because we've got a wrestling section in the shop.
Yeah. Sold one the other day. Lady was like looking. I was like, yeah.
It's pretty cool. Look, we've got one here.
Look at this one. It comes with a breakable guitar. I was like, So
he... the sales are going quite well for them. We actually sold...
we sell them loose as well?
We sell them loose and we sell them boxed.
Yeah,
so,
we sell both varieties.
Yeah.
Princess is a terror. Sophie had COVID, just trying to not lose the plot too much with solicitors. Oh, gosh. Oh, well, congratulations, though, Karen. That is amazing. And
hopefully it won't be too long until you move.
I can't imagine. I'd be climbing the walls at that stage. I can imagine. I'd just be like, I want it now. Oh, good luck with it. Hopefully you'll get things moving. Marcella, do you have lots of people that come from out of town to come to your shop specifically? Do you need to advertise in neighbouring towns? We advertise. We have to advertise to neighbouring towns.
Yeah, we do,
because we're a small town. But there's lots of little towns around us, and we have had people come in because they saw us on Facebook. Actually come in, and we've been getting messages where people are asking. So we're starting to get that. And Sunday's a good day to talk about. You talk about Sunday because you do Sunday.
Right, so Sunday, we're pretty much the only shop on the high street that's opened, apart from like the M & Co behind us.
Yeah.
And there's a coffee shop that opens on Sunday as well. Hoping with the lead up to Christmas, a few more shops will open up on a Sunday, which will be good. But we get quite a bit of footfall from passers-by because we are the only shop open on the high street. Which is great because, on a Sunday we would be in anyway trying to get on top of packaging and things like that. So we kind of trialled it for quite a while, didn't we? Where we were doing like really short hours where we were only opening up at 10 and then finishing at 2, was it?
I think it was 10 till 2, yeah.
Something like along those lines. So it wasn't very long at all. We were just like...
Is that on a Wednesday or are you talking about Sunday?
Sunday.
No, Sunday we did 12 till 3.
Oh, 12 till 3, okay.
Yeah.
I was getting confused.
Yeah,
then.
you were, you were.
Yeah, so 12 till 3 on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, so we did that for quite a while. And then like towards the end of the boot sale season, I was like, you know what, we should just open up.
But the point of Sunday. You talking about that was...
Well, we get people in.
Specifically.
It's actually a good day.
Specifically people have come in to see us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of the best days for specific visits, I think, actually.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, people specifically coming in because they know everything else is not open.
Well,
we do get a lot of passers-by walking in as well, but we get a lot of specific visits, like people driving up, parking outside.
We do tend to get that quite a lot, actually, because like on the high street, like parking's a bit... it's only for 30 minutes, isn't it? And the high street isn't particularly big, but 30 minutes isn't all that long, really. So on a Sunday, it's free parking. Like you can park there all day, basically. So that's quite good as well. But it's
Yeah, exactly.
Sunday's a good day.
Aaron saying hi to everyone as well. Karen, I think Karen says, got to go talk later. Thanks for popping in, Karen. Really appreciate it. And Tommy in with the stats as always. I do miss Tommy's stats. He knows just so much information. So much information. But TikTok best YouTube in total watch time this quarter. First time ever YouTube has been beat since they became the king. Wow, that's. I mean, would you say that is like important? That's significant, right? It has to be. I mean, let me know your opinion on that. This stream sponsored by TikTok, says PvP. I wish. I'd take that. Boom, boom, catching more. Yeah, exactly. Glad to hear Honky Tonk Man is selling. Yes. Can you remember Pokemon Go a few years ago? Kids were walking past your house searching for the virtual Pokemon. Yes. Yeah. Monkey Thrift. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. We did that as well, though. We were going around looking for Pokemon, weren't we? Huh? For a bit, we did.
Yeah, for a bit. Only for a little bit though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Skillet says, just watch your vlog on putting the RC stuff back on eBay. Why not just set up a new eBay account just for the RC stuff? Mainly cost, because we've got we've got enough thing on our store, so space.
Since taking the RC stuff off and then taking it back on, putting it back on, we've got enough space in the eBay store to be able to.
We don't want to take on any more costs.
We don't really want to have another eBay running with just the RC stuff on it.
Yeah, exactly. So, but that would be ideal. But like at the moment, I think we want to keep costs down a little bit, especially when we're like, especially when we're like having to like, tie up money in stock and whatnot as well. So definitely that's something that we're like just trying to keep down, keep down. But I'm glad we didn't get rid of it now. I'm really glad.
Yeah. I mean, we did sell some parts.
To be fair, it's our daughter doing most of the listing. All of it so far.
Do you know what? She's
amazing.
A little
beast
lister.
So yeah,
she
really I'm gonna
is.
thank her for that.
She's managed to get through 2 boxes already.
And do you ever play with the toys after the shop is closed and nobody's around? We play during the day, Mr. Sadie.
During the day.
During the day, we're playing.
Which is like obviously we've got some figures out of the box and on display and stuff. So you have to pose them. Yeah. Right.
Oh, it's also something I've been thinking about though. Like again, in terms of marketing and promotion, like actually. Like doing unboxing videos and some review videos.
The other thing we've been thinking about, like which you've been like really really behind, is like having dioramas.
I want a diorama. I want our shop window to be like really something that people come to see. Like all year round. Like if you've got a good shop window, people don't just go to it. Like people don't go to Harrods shop windows just at Christmas. They go all year round. Like every change they make. And I'm not comparing us to Harrods in any way at all. Okay, because we're not. But I want to take like smart ideas, and I think everyone has a shop window where they just put a bit of stock in, whatever. What better than actually creating a diorama of your stock, like actual diorama, especially with action figures? Because one of the questions that often comes up quite often when people are looking at figures and stuff, they're amazed. Like, so what do you do with them?
Yeah.
And then I explain to people the idea is to create like your favorite scene from the movie. They're articulated, they come with all their accessories, so you can create that moment that kind of stood the hairs on the back of your neck up the most. And it's hard for people to visualize that if they're not that way inclined. Whereas if you had examples, man, I think it would be amazing. Imagine my window has just huge dioramas. I think it would be amazing.
Yeah, I definitely want to get into.
Exactly.
I'm excited to do the Christmas window though.
Yeah, really Beck's going to be doing the Christmas window. We need to be doing that really soon.
Yeah, we are. It's going to happen like within the next week.
Yeah. Let's talk about what the question from Johnny 40 Coats. Thank you for popping in, Johnny 40 Coats. By the way, guys, if you want to put in any questions and stuff, feel free. We're just chilling. We're just vibing. Keeping it 100.
I like.
I need a drink.
Whatever.
I need to just give me a drink.
Oh yeah, go on then. I'll go and grab you a drink because I can't talk as long as you can.
Thanks. Right. So Beck's just going to get me a drink. Do you prefer selling new or used? I prefer. I don't know. I think there's different benefits with new. I like the business aspect of it because you're basically just like a handler. You handle goods for a small markup, so you don't have to do as much work. Your description's already made for you. You've got lovely photos, stock photos ready made for you, and you're just literally handling goods. And you're just like taking the goods, handling them, and then passing them on, and you make a small profit off of it. So I do like that from like the business aspect, because the key of it, or the really exciting part of it, is you can buy in quantity, can't you? So for example, You know, like with for example the Pokemon or whatever, you know, I can sell those all day long, £4 a pack. Kids come in buying them £4 a pack. The margin is not big at all. But you know, you're talking, if you were to buy a box at wholesale and sell it like £4 a pop, you're only going to be making, like, pre-tax and everything, I think you're only going to be making around 40 something quid, maybe, I don't know. So it's really, you know, it's not a huge amount of profit, you know, considering the outlay and everything. But I know thank you, honey. It's a consistent, I can get £4 Pokemon packs, you know, in theory, in perpetuity, and just keep selling them. So I may only be taking a small profit, but it's the repetitiveness of it. Same with the action figures, etc. Small profit, but I know once they sell, I don't have to go and look for it again. I know once our Michael Myers NECA figures have sold out, I can just call our distributor or phone them or whatever, email them, and they'll send me some more Michael Myers figures. I don't have to think, when will I next find them? So I appreciate that about new stuff. I was just explaining what I like about selling new, or what I prefer, new and used.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going in depth, you know.
Yeah.
Doing a deep dive, isn't that what people say? Let's deep dive. Let's do a deep dive. Sounds dirty, doesn't it? People say it. They're always deep diving on the internet these days.
All right.
Yeah, they're like, I'm going to do... Where have I heard the
word for
term
it,
deep
fine.
dive? Let's do a deep dive. They deep dive into movies. They do deep dives in technology as well, like especially tech channels, like the phone channels. Because I've been looking at getting a new phone because my phone's a bit broken.
Yeah.
And like they're deep diving into phones all the time. So that's what I like about new stuff. Used stuff, obviously, I love the thrill of finding something valuable. The margins, I love the margins. There's nothing quite like selling used. Is from the margins are just insane.
Definitely.
So I'd say those are like the big things. Right. Hi Z, how do I find you on TikTok? Says Ray. Ray, you just got a TikTok until you don't stop. I'm not.
You don't even know.
I think you just have to search on TikTok.
Yeah, but you'll be on there as
Only cool. Only underscore cool stuff.
Yeah.
I think. I should have links to it.
You should.
I should have
Do you know
links.
what?
You can TikTok on your desktop. You can TikTok anywhere you like.
Yeah.
You don't have to just TikTok on your phone.
Oh,
you can
look,
TikTok on the desktop as well.
BCP's there.
But thanks for asking,
Put
Ray.
the link into
Oh,
your
thank you,
TikTok.
BCP. Oliver Ian, I was shouting you guys out earlier, Steve. Thanks for popping in. That sounds awesome. Diorama with moving parts kind of brings a person back to their youth playing these toys. Mr. Sadie, moving parts, that's beyond my pay grade. In fact, even
If
a diorama...
we could find someone to do it for us,
you know
that
what?
would be even better.
I would love to have dioramas through the year, like different ones, little ones for each 7-inch figure, and just have different. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Thanks for sharing the links, BCP. Appreciate it. Z up with the contemporary lingo for shizzle, my nizzle. Bex, do you have any crafty things for sale in the shop, like beading or knitting, Marvel or Pokemon projects, for example? Ask Marcella. You do have some knitting in the shop.
I do have some, but it's like stuff that I've obviously created, but I don't intend on selling it.
Yeah.
Mainly because I just like it. So
She made
I
a
did
beautiful crocheted Sam from Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
I did that for Halloween.
But that's just on display.
Yeah, that's actually the video that I've got waiting to be
Oh, you're going to upload it?
Yeah. So I will upload it. It's a really, really long video.
Flap your little wings again.
I'm not flapping my wings again. I think I've done enough of that.
Go do it. She loves this top so much, right? She's like, I'm flying.
I'm walking around the shop flapping my arms around.
What you like, man?
And dancing as well.
Dancing.
I'm allowed to dance in the shop, aren't
Dances
I?
away, yeah. Dances away, yeah.
Standard dance in the shop.
But that's a good question, though. Let's just deep dive right now, lol. I'm so using that, Z. Honestly, Steve, you've got to use it. Everyone's doing it. Lol, deep divers are running rampant these days. Honestly, it's just deep diving everywhere. Everyone deep dives
dive.
everything.
Wow. I've not heard it. What videos am I not watching?
Well, obviously, you're watching shallow videos. You know, I'm watching. You know,
I know.
deep.
Well, I watch cat and dog videos quite a lot.
Catch. Can I?
And Twitch.
Okay. Can I explain?
I still watch GTA.
She watches cat and
Okay.
dog videos and Twitch. I watch Stuart Lee stand up. Okay? Just putting that out there. See the difference between us?
I don't see the difference.
If you don't know Stuart Lee stand up, you should go and watch some. It's not going to be for everybody, I guess, but it's very good. It's very good. And yeah. But yeah. It's, yeah, I'm just saying. That's the difference. Yeah, cat and dog videos. Stuart Lee's. Just saying. Just realised the other day that it'll be 3 years I've been on YouTube in February. Where did the time go? It goes fast. It is one of those things. So Z, when are the twerking videos? There's no twerking videos, Pleasant Valley.
Oh no, definitely not.
No twerking. Oliver Ian says, I was watching the stream back, so I didn't comment. Thank you so much for the support, Z. Oh, whatever, man. Honestly, you guys, I love movie chats. I think, if anything, I would really encourage people that are in the reselling community and stuff and want to create content. I would like to see more different things covered. You know, maybe I will do RC for resellers. And where I can talk just about RC cars.
Oh, that would be something,
Wouldn't it be fun?
Well, for you.
It would be fun.
I won't be around.
You won't be around?
No.
Don't care, quite frankly. No. Quite frankly.
I'll leave that one
Did you
to
hear what
you.
I said? I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, good. So what do you think of that?
Not much.
Not much. But I think
Let me
that...
take the car.
No.
Stop waving it around.
No. It's so cool. Look at it. But yeah, that would be so cool. No, maybe I won't do an RC for real. But like, it would be good if there were more. I like how movie chats has got it's within our little ecosystem, and it's acknowledging the fact that we are humans. We're whole
we like
people.
other stuff.
Yeah, we're not. I am not a reseller. You know, I want to say like it's like a Benetton advert. I'm not a reseller. Or something. No, I'm more than just a reseller. You know, I'm more than just like this perfection. You know,
Man, look at you deep diving.
I'm deep diving myself right now.
Did I use it correctly?
Yeah, I'm deep diving in on my. I'm deep diving on my psyche. Yeah, I'm deep diving in on my own psyche. But I'm more than just like a reset. I'm more than just a treasure hunter. You know, I'm more than just like a pop culture store owner. You know, like there's more to me. More to me than meets the eye. Like a transformer. You know, that's what it is. I am a transformer. There's more to me than meets the eye. More than meets the eye. That I've just figured out what.
Look at you.
I've just deep dived. I've just found out what I am a transformer. Well, I need a name now. I need a name.
Yeah.
Can you come up with a really good transformer name? It has to be really good though. I want any lame names, okay? Like Lametron Prime or anything. It's got to be good. Well, so deep dive yourself. That is deep dive on you.
I don't want to see.
Let's deep dive.
Myself.
You're not just the shop, working in the shop, owning the shop, running pop culture. You're not just pop culture. You're not even into pop culture that much, are you? Not that much. You're like a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you got a couple of figures that you like, but
Yeah.
you're not like in it.
No.
No. So there's more to you, isn't there? And you're not just like a crocheter and knitter, are you?
No.
Not just a mum, are you?
No.
Not just a.
Okay, all right. Just chill, man.
You're not just like a lucky wife, are you? To have,
No.
Very lucky. Very lucky. You don't think I'm lucky?
Yeah,
You're
no,
lucky.
I'm really lucky.
Very lucky.
I'm very lucky.
Very lucky. So maybe you should try this at home. Deep dive on yourself and see what you come up with. But yeah, I think that's an important thing. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Gary V says, "Just look, I like Gary V. Z, can you give us a deep dive video on RC cars?" You know what, Oliver and Steve, I will deep dive I think it's going to be called reselling RCs. That's so like
Really?
no, no. What would I call it? What?
It's
What?
like
Would you,
catchy, man.
isn't reselling RCs? No, because within the but we're not just
Yeah.
resellers.
But you're not just resellers.
What are we?
you see?
We're like-
that's what you were trying to
Yeah.
get to say.
Oh,
then you
man, I'm
and
just-
now you're just going. Yeah, I'm gonna like resell.
I'm going into shallower water. I need to dive deep again.
You're just paddling on the top.
I'm paddling. I'm
You're on the
doggy
surface,
paddling
man.
with.
You're on
Yeah,
the
okay. I'm on the
surface.
surface with okay. So we need to do more.
Okay, can we just move away from the deep diving thing?
Okay, but what about the having? No, but do you know what I'm getting at with the movie chats though? How nice is it?
Yes,
Like that
because it's something
within the
something different,
community,
and it's-
yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you got to set one up now. You got to set one up.
Ooh.
Crocheting and craft and knitting, huh? That's what your stitching bitch was.
Yeah,
You need to bring it back.
yeah, I did enjoy that.
We need to
I
get a
haven't
stitching
got a
bitch
computer
back.
anymore though. It's kind of Hannah's computer now.
Okay, I've just seen quite funny.
Okay.
Ray is in the lead with Optimus Pie. Ray is in the lead with Optimus Pie. Z, you could do videos testing RC cars. You know what? I might start doing that on my other channel, Only Cool Stuff. YouTube is the extent of my social media outlets. Still don't have Facebook, said Mr. Sadie. Z has so much time in his hands. He wants to start a new channel. Z, that would be great, but Big Steve wouldn't like it, says the Monkey Thrifter. No, it'd be great. I think it'd be great. Let's see what else. Hi everyone, says Jilly B. Thank you for popping in. We love the community so much, pal, says Oliver. I just wanted to say I just love the fact that you're servicing the community. You know, like by having movie chats, what I like about it is it services the community. It services that one part of the community, which is the avid movie and TV show watcher. And I love that. And it would be great if there were other programs like that which serviced other parts of people's interest in our community. So, you know, people that do crafts should have like a little chat that people that resell for a living but also love craft would get to watch, you know. And I think this is just cool. Like it's like a 1 hour a week program, and I really like that concept. Yeah. Yeah. What are you laughing, man? Okay. Hey, Mr. Diggs. What else have we got? Bumble Z, that was good. But what does Z transform into? Optimus Z, Mr. Delusional Dive. Pleasant Valleys has been watching music and movie reaction channels lately. Yeah, they can be.
Yeah.
How do you have so much energy, Z? It is late in the day. Just pumped. I don't know. I don't know. I'm genuinely.
No, you don't know.
I think I'm just genuinely feeling good. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
maybe that's it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's literally it. I just feel good. I'm unbelievably stressed. I some of this I think is probably because I have to be, because there are parts of it where we are stressed, like, you know, with all the cogs behind the scene, like the real life stuff, you know, like the you know, all the bills and all that kind of stuff, all the financials, and you know, that stuff is hard sometimes, you know.
It is.
So I like,
because you really have to be on top of it.
but
You really do.
and
It's
we're
just-
not.
Yeah,
We're just not. We're just not.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're really not.
but-
We're trying to be so badly.
So badly.
Do you know what?
We need an
always,
accountant.
We always laugh about this, yeah.
We're gonna.
But
we're
on
gonna
top of the surface, right? We're like a couple of ducks, yeah.
we are.
Right.
Oh, you're deep diving,
We are.
guys. Check this out.
We are a couple of ducks, right? And we're sitting on top of that
Ducks.
water, and we look all calm.
Calm.
Yeah. Underneath, our little legs are going.
Wouldn't swans be a better example of that?
Probably.
Couple of swans. I'm an elegant black swan that you don't see very often. You know, Beck's just like a regular swan.
Just a regular swan.
No, you're not. You know you're not. You know you're not. I know I'm teasing you, don't you, honey? You're blessed. I just want. Look. This is another thing Beck's amazing at. Check out her nails. Show your nails.
Oh, this one's the better hand,
Okay,
because I did
zoom
like
in. Let's zoom in on the
a
nails.
foil on like my middle finger.
Check. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
She does that herself.
Is that better?
See, like, so now imagine if there was like
They're a bit battered because like I nearly cut off the top of this one.
Oh, you go. It's fine.
Yeah,
fine.
it's right in on your face.
But like that could be
a little bit too close.
But that could be another channel in a way. Like, you know, people that are interested in the nails and the hands and things. You know,
Sue does it really well.
Sue does. You're right. Sue's really good at it.
Channel, yeah.
And wouldn't it be great if there was like a weekly program with all the people in the reselling community who resell for a living, or just call it the entrepreneur community, whatever you want to call it. You know, who had a shared interest. That would be cool, don't you think? Because that's amazing, I think. Yeah. You know, I'm just saying, putting it out there. Bex, has he been romantic again this week and taking you to McDonald's asking it?
We went Burger King.
Even better. Burger King.
Yeah, their burgers are actually quite good.
They are, aren't they, hon? They are. They are. And I let you have a meal, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
So... There we go.
Let you have a meal. What are you like?
No, she's in charge of whether she wants the meal. I don't control it. Just to clarify, I don't control whether she has a meal or not. Okay, she's full charge of. Aren't you, honey?
I am in
I don't
full
control.
charge.
You have your own money and stuff, right?
I
like
do. I absolutely have my own money.
Just putting it out there. So yeah, we did. We also had KFC as well.
Yeah.
And you are more like the city for the Transformers. We couldn't pigeonhole you into one robot. More like Zootropolis. Oh, thank you, Tommy. So I'm like Cybertron itself. Together all these years and still laughing together. You guys. Oh, thank you, PvP.
Oh, thank you.
Please rename this stream the Deep Dive.
We might just do that.
The Deep Dive. The Deep Dive. Yes, Mercedes, but the bottom hurts. What?
What?
Can you dive deep too?
Yeah. Okay. No.
Gosh almighty. I don't know what we're talking about now, but let's just go with it. Z keeps saying serviced makes me blush.
I'm glad someone said
Really? Is that how you feel? That's just...
I'm sitting here going, please don't use that.
Why? You know what? So you want me, okay, you want me to curtail and you want to have some kind of control over my language, my use of the correct words, because your mind is in the gutter, you know?
Look.
You know what? Maybe you guys need to stop deep diving in the sewers and get into the oceans of knowledge out there. You know, hun. You know, just saying. You know, maybe swim in cleaner waters, dive in. You know, service. Okay. Oh, it's Susie as well.
See?
Oh gosh.
Not just me.
Less deep diving, Z. Just keep the energy up. Pump Z in wrestling mode for a second. Oh gosh. Financial is hard going really, but yeah, exactly, GDP.
Yeah,
you have. It's part of the fun, isn't it? Really, broken cogs transformer. Warning: deep diving may cause you to go off the deep end. Julie B says pretty nails. Exactly.
Oh, thank you.
Dark deep dive. Talking of swans reminds me of the family fortune question. Name a bird with a long neck that can... Oh my god, Barry, really? That's a good one. I'd love to see that clip. Barry Francis' comment there is genius. For those of you in the States, you've got Family Fortune, right? You know, the 5 people on either side. You guys have that show over there as well. That's just genius. Have you tried YouTube Shorts, Z? Great way to push products and drop a link. I haven't, Ray. That's where TikTok is like amazing. I've not really looked into it, so I'm not 100% on the old Shorts. I've heard of it and I've seen people using it, but I'm not like, I don't really know great. I don't know. I kind of feel YouTube. That's YouTube's attempt, isn't it, to like TikTokify itself, I guess.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say so?
Probably.
Yeah. Like you haven't even had a drink.
I have.
Barely. What kind of person are you? Z, stop eating the red Smarties. I'm not, honestly. Bex, you're going to have to pause his battery later and he'll keep deep diving surface. God almighty. Hello, David M. Thank you for popping in. Josh says, "Hi guys, late night parcel vibes over here. I hope you guys are nice and busy on the high street this Christmas. Seeing the house with a Christmas tree up today. It was too early, right?" Josh, I'm not sure if it's too early.
Oh,
is it?
No.
Do you think it's too early?
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
Right, I'm quite happy to see Christmas kind of creeping into the shops. Okay. I'm not sure I'm ready to put my Christmas tree up.
Do you really? Yeah. So you do it for the shop, but you wouldn't do it for home?
Yeah, I'm not there
Don't you
yet.
think it should be in sync?
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
You don't think so?
I think with the shop we have to do it a little bit earlier. We really do. I almost feel like we should have done it by now.
Actually, something really cool. Speaking of trees in the shop, the charity shop next door to us, they did quite a clever thing because their tree black, or is it? I don't know what color it is.
I don't know.
They've got a Christmas tree.
It's either black or it's a really, really dark green.
And they dressed their Christmas tree for Halloween. And then obviously now they can leave it up and just dress it for Christmas, which I thought was very clever.
Yeah, I thought that was clever as well.
Yeah.
I quite like that. We might steal that next year.
Yeah. Do not type deep dive service in your browser search. Yeah, okay. You know what? Deep diving was important anyway. I think it's like an on trend type of thing that people do. Yeah, only deep diving stuff. Josh, I've seen a few. All the lights in the window. It's gonna be coming in. Tune in for next week's chat. How's he got the pens from TikTok? Oh gosh. So David M's pops in. Come on, Beck. What is he like at Christmas? I guess he's like.
And you don't actually get that excited, do you?
What, for Christmas?
Yeah.
I think I was a bit of a Grinch, wasn't I?
Yeah,
I think for years I was a real Grinch about Christmas.
Hated it. Just wasn't interested.
Not hated it, but you know,
no, you were a pain. You were a pain.
Yeah, but I think it was I know this is going to sound so like pretentious, but I think it was the heavy emphasis on like it is so commercial.
Yeah.
And it still is, even more so than it was. But I think I was letting that cloud that it doesn't have to be that way.
I start watching Christmas movies. Love like having Christmas music playing. Like that's gonna annoy you in the shop because like I did.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm different now. I think I've kind of gotten more. I think I've gotten the idea of it now that you don't have to let that get to you.
No.
Like it's what you focus.
And I think overall the day is going to be.
It's about what you focus on.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's about what you focus on, not about.
You're a lot better with Christmas now.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think you have to kind of make you don't have to focus on that side of things. You can just focus on the positive side of things. So yeah. I'm putting them up at work next week. We have pantomime coming into work, so I want it all Christmassy. There we go. Elf on the Shelf on steroids, maybe. I have been watching Christmas films this week, says Nice Life, Richard.
Yeah, I'll probably start watching some soon.
Normally a channel pops up, doesn't it, on
Yeah.
Isn't one of
they start, I mean, with like Netflix and stuff like that now, you can just search for them now, can't you?
Exactly.
Don't put them on.
Right. We have been going for over an hour. I've just noticed.
Have we?
Yeah, I've just noticed it's gone. Time has gone. When do you guys put up your tree? Probably put mine up in a few weeks. When do you normally do it, hun? December the 1st or something?
When I was young, it was always like beginning of December we'd put it up, and not in November. So yeah, I'll probably stick to like December putting it up. Probably the first week of December. So it always used to depend on when I had time to kind of put it up.
Yeah.
Really. And generally, I used to put the tree up when you were at work.
Yeah.
didn't I? And then
Yeah.
you'd come home for it. So.
This year I've had absolutely no expectation for a huge jump in sales for October, November, and December on the shop. But this year I've just put that out my mind as sales have been strong for months. Yeah, exactly. That's great to hear, Josh. Yeah, we're hoping we've had a good summer and run up, and we had a good October. Our first couple of weeks of November were very dire. Things have started to flicker over the past couple of days. You get that vibe, don't you?
September was quiet. Saying that,
Yeah.
September we went a bit. Quiet,
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Time flies when you're deep diving. It does indeed. Hey, David resells and collects. But yeah, we're gonna call it now because it has been over an hour, and Alf is frantically licking my hand because he probably wants to go out for a stroll. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the super chat again, Tommy. We even had Craigslist Hunter in here, man. I mean, that's just mind bending. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and we will see you. Are we gonna say it or not?
Yeah, we'll probably be back next week.
Probably, or will be?
No, we will be.
We'll be back next week. There we go.
There you go.
Bye.